Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, shine on. Even when PC overflows, my boxes become a shiny home. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, shine on. Even when PC overflows, my boxes become a shiny home. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, shine on. Even when PC overflows, my boxes become a shiny home. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, shine on. Even when PC overflows, my boxes become a shiny home. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, shine on. Even when PC overflows, my boxes become a shiny home. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na, shine on. Even when PC overflows, my boxes become a shiny home.
Okay, let me get everything set up for you guys, and then we will be on screen for you. Let's see. And no, I did not. Okay. Almost ready, almost ready. Here we go. Sweet. Okay, so what's going to happen here is we're going to deploy the incense. Boom. And we're going to try to go for some Galar birdies or some shinies or something like that. I don't know, ultimately we have to just see what's going to spawn, of course. We'll try to catch all the incense ones at least. There's going to be a lot of spawns over here, definitely, especially if you're walking, if you're biking, anything like that. You find a lot of spawns in this area. I want to say hi to everybody, of course, too. We'll try to get to every last thing, but we got Xerxia up in the chat. We got Jonah, what's going on? MRBY0D24, what's going on? Tom Gaming up in the chat. Delta's Rage, what's going on, brother? We got Meme, Peasant, of course. Tom, did I say hi to you? Tom Gaming. Cross Gonzalez said good luck on the hunt. We're going to need it. The Galarian birds, for those who don't know, if you get them to spawn out of this, that's like a rare chance already. But beside that, they have an incredible flea rate. It's like a 90% flea rate. And then I think it's a 0.3, so 0.3% chance to actually catch it. So most legendaries, that's a base capture rate. Most legendaries are a 2%. And so what you do is, of course, you use a golden raz, you use the best ball you can. Sometimes you have to do premier balls, of course, on raids, but think about those things that sway it into your favor, curve balls and stuff like that. Any of these non-incense ones, we're going to check like shinies, just shiny checks. We get a Rapidash of it here, that's kind of nice. But anyway, we got Carl, what's going on? Stefan says they can't be shiny. That is absolutely correct. And hopefully no one said they could. I don't want misinformation out there. Let's see. Lisa is up in the chat. We got Stefan Boxhorn. What's going on? Sherry is also up in the chat. Meme said, I think we can confirm these aren't coming to raids anytime soon. It's a little tough to say. I agree. They probably want to make use of this feature because Niantic typically has a hard-on for trying to get people up and exploring and moving and all that stuff. So in general, I would agree somewhat, you know? It's like, I could see them putting other legendaries in this feature, you know? So they might be like, we're gonna bring back... who? Maybe like, Giratina, Darkrai, like whatever they want to just bring back one day. They could be like, yeah, this week it's gonna happen in the Daily Incense, you know? So, certainly I could see them making use of this to try to get people out and about. Just changing my volumes up a little bit here. So like I said, we may check some of the just wilds that are not incense spawns, but we're going to mostly just kind of focus on catching the incense spawns. We want to see a shiny. We want to see one of the Galarian birds, you know, anything like that. Speedy Doc says, caught 14 mounds, no shinies or any legendary Galarian birds. I think that that's the little bit more the typical result. You know, that's what happened to me. We're going to do this on probably at least 3 accounts right here, because I can use my dad's. This is a little mini Dr. Kendo, and then we have the real Dr. Kendo. So we can at least do those, you guys. We can at least try for those. Firewolf Lycan is giving us question marks. What's going on over on Twitch? We are, of course, on Twitch and YouTube. Let's see. Xerxia said, I want to see one appear. Yeah, me too. That would be cool, man. That would be cool. Can you guys let me know what the audios are like, just as far as my mic, the game audio, etc. Whatever you want to say about that, I guess. Stefan said, nice. We are certainly hoping for a nice result. It's going to be very rare, okay? So this is a bit like shiny hunting, you guys. Okay, thanks. And I've been thinking about quick capture on these guys. The problem with a quick cap on an incense is that it's still going to leave the Pokemon there, whether you catch it or not. You know, usually if you catch a Pokemon in quick cap, it'll go away eventually, you know, but the incense one stays. And this way, hey, we can check the IVs and everything. It gives us something to look at too, instead of just like us be sitting there. Firewolf says, so is it remote raid? No, I would put that in the title if I was doing the remote raids. We are not doing any remote raids right now. We already did that for, of course, our Dialga friend. Cross says, Lisa, what codes? LOL, he ain't raiding. Did Lisa say codes? Lisa, we ain't doing no codes. Xerxia says, is it 0.3% chance to appear or to catch it? So that's to catch the 0.3. Look at that. We're just going to get a 96 up in here. So that's pretty sweet. I'm not going to focus too much on the other stuff since we only have 15 minutes for this to... There we go. We got Vern up in the chat. What's going on? Lisa says, oh, sorry, Crows. I just woke up. It's all good, Lisa. I've got a ton of the red balls, so we're just going to focus on probably using these for the most part. I hope everybody's doing well today, though. But Sherry said, when do you think the Gen 8 starters and legendaries will come out? So keep in mind, of course, we do have Zamazenta and Zacian having come into the game. Guess we'll get this. I don't want it to distract us. What if a Galarian bird comes up in here? So with Zacian and Zamazenta, that does leave a few more. But ultimately, the starters, I would wager just a few more months. You know, we are going to cross over into Gen 9 with Scarlet and Violet, which, by the way, I'll be playing on the Pokemon Master Kendo channel, you guys. So youtube.com/Pokemon Master Kendo. I'll be playing it over there. Live stream, all that stuff. Maybe some other kind of gameplay, whatever, if you want to see that stuff from my perspective. Who doesn't, right? I'm sure there's someone out there. But anyway, point being, once we cross over into Gen 9, you know, it doesn't mean that they're going to say, like, oh, we need to rush Gen 8 out into Pokemon Go. Nah, like Niantic, they're always behind. You know, we still have some from other generations that aren't in here. And, of course, the story of Kecleon, as many of you guys know. Kecleon's just probably never going to be in Pokemon Go. It's like by the time that happens, they're going to be like, we're shutting down our servers, the game's over. So because this is not an incense spawn, I'm just going to try for a quick capture. It probably won't catch it. I don't want to miss any of the incense, though. We still have a good 8 minutes here for this account, and so we will obviously go to a different account once we're done with that. Donoban says, sup? What's going on, brother? Speedy Gonzalez says, hey, Dr. Kendo, any shinies yet? Not for today. We did get a 96 on the Sneasel. We also got a Rapidash spawn that was 3-star. I didn't bother appraising it because I don't want to miss any of the incense spawns. Wallace says, interesting new daily incense. I think it is interesting. It's just, I probably feel the way a lot of you guys do, just not as extreme. I'm generally not extreme in my life, okay? But I guess ultimately what a lot of you guys probably feel is like, if I want to be lazy, I should be able to do it and play Pokemon Go. And so like Niantic, sometimes they feel, well, look at this is just a wild spawn. I don't really need a Blaziken or anything like that, but we'll just try for the quick cap so we don't miss our instance. Yep, I think it got it. So we'll do the quick capture on that. But yeah, to finish out my thoughts, is just like, if Niantic wants us to get up and go explore and stuff, I liked things that promote that, but don't put the expense to anyone else. So think about stuff like, you know, they're going to nerf the remote raids probably at the end of this season, I would imagine. That's just a guess. Nothing's been confirmed yet. It's just data mines and stuff like that. Beyond that, though, like, think about remember when they said we want you guys to come back, like, to the real world or whatever, so we're going to give you 2 raid passes for spending a gem, right? Like, that was a good thing, you know? I think people are upset by the incense in general, like the normal incense being nerfed and stuff like that, when you're just, like, sitting down doing nothing. I can agree to a certain extent. It's just, like, I think it's cool that, yes, if you are moving and about, the incense works better for regular incense we're talking about, not daily. But what they could have done was not made the nerf so harsh for people who are at home. So, just think about... Sorry, my wife's messaging me. Think about... in general, things that like promote going out, but don't penalize the people that want to sit at home, you know? I'm just letting my wife know, hey, those messages are coming up on my stream. She may not even know that I'm streaming. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, so we got JD up in the chat. I'm going to say hi to some more of you guys. There's just a lot to focus on, but, and I'll read y'all's chats, of course, too. There we go. Let's see. Xerxia Dita Anji, I believe is how to say your name. Nick's Games as well. Wallace, did I say hi to you? I think I did, because you said interesting. Yeah, I read that. Hello. Sherry said, what do you think the regionals will be for Gen 8? Well, I would have actually assumed it would have been Galar Birds if they were going to do something, so it might be something from the Isle of Armor. You know, they might do, like, Calyrex or something like that in the regional way, but I'm not sure. They don't have to do a regional, you know what I mean? Steven said, are you going to stream all days? Probably not every day unless people really wanted, like, more of them. I might do more if they like them, you know, to see the daily incense thing, if y'all think it's cool. I just want it to be chill. It's going to be kind of like shorter stream in general, like an hour or so. We'll just use a few accounts. Nick's Game says, I only get 1 free raid pass, not 2. Exactly. So now they've reverted that too, Nick's. So what I was talking about was when they first started that, they had it to where it was just for that season was the thing. It was like a season perk. So again, it was tied to when the season starts and ends. They said it was like the season of adventure or whatever, right? They said, like, we want to encourage people to get out, so you get 2 free raid passes, the in-person ones, if you go out to a gym in person. And I thought, like, that's a good thing to do permanently. If you want to encourage people to get out and about, like, make perks, but don't make it a penalization. Don't penalize people who want to be at home and play that way, you know? Like, I think that these could absolutely exist in harmony, right? The people who play at home and the people who want to go out and about. You know what I'm saying? JD earlier was saying, like, it's a nice way to reward walkers without punishing non-walkers, but they still need to give back to the regular incense. See, I think that's what a lot of people would feel. What's going on, Vedant? You're up in the chat. What's up, dude? Simon Todd says, hi, doctor. From England. Hello, dude. What's going on, my brother? Let's see. Stefan said, I like it. Thank you, brother. Vedant said, I managed to get a shiny Meowth from my daily incense. That's pretty nice, man. Xerxia said, I miss the 2 raid passes a day. I do too, honestly. It did get me out a little bit more for the raids, you know, and I liked doing the remote raids and stuff like that, so I would be totally fine if they want to just go back to that system because, yeah, no. It made sense, you know what I mean? It made sense. Shovik, Viral Army said Zapdos ran away. That is going to be very typical, you guys, for the Galarian birds. So please, if it happens to you when they run, I know that you're very likely going to be upset, as we all probably would be. Just try not to make it really tilt you. It's one of those things that they give this daily incense to us for free, and they made those Galar birds very difficult to catch, and they probably will bring them in an easier way, or like a more secure way to catch them later on. You know what I mean? Being that this is not an incense spawn, we'll fast cap on that. We don't want to fast cap our incenses because they just stay there on screen, and then you're like, did I actually catch it? Did I not? It kind of just takes more time to do that. We don't need to use a berry, right? Let's see. Silent Step said, my mom really likes Pokemon Go, but she isn't capable of walking for long periods of time, so when they nerf the incense, it discourages her from playing. So this is exactly it, right? Is like, I could see them buffing the incense, the regular one, for walker people, like people who walk. That's fine. I don't need a Teddy or so, even a Hundo. So what I was going to say, though, was like, well, what I mentioned earlier to you guys is what they could do is, for the people who aren't walking, just make that nerf a little bit less severe. You know, like the nerf was really severe, right? Isn't it like 5 minutes per spawn if you're not moving, right? We're again talking about regular instance for anyone who's just now joined us. And so the point being that, like, they could have made it 2 minutes, right? Like, I could see that, because isn't it 1 minute if you're moving? Correct, everybody? You guys will have to help me, because I don't usually use incense in general. I just don't. So, that was my thoughts on it. Okay, Silent Step said 60 Pokemon, 12 Pokemon if you're not moving. So exactly, imagine if it was just like 30 or 40 Pokemon if you're not moving, you know, 50, whatever y'all think. Just don't make it better than the walkers, let's say. But they did it so severe, right? Because they really just want people to get up and walking. But it's exactly like Silent Step said. What if there are people who are mobility impaired in any kind of way? That is a 3-star. I'm going to get rid of it. Don't need it. Unless it was like a Hundo. We'll take that. Shiny, we'll take that. So, yeah, that's kind of my point, right? Is that we could be just so much less extreme about this. Niantic could, I should say. It's not us who's extreme, really. Unless you go to Twitter. Okay. I just want to catch you fast. I don't want to bother with this bullshit. Shavik said that Zapdos was 2497 CP. Yeah, man, I'm sorry that it happened to you. Again, you guys just, we'll try to make sure. Anybody who can, just make sure that you try not to let the game win, okay? Don't get too tilted. I can understand a little bit of tilt, a little bit of being upset and stuff, but just keep in mind, this is free. Like, it didn't cost us a raid pass or anything like that. It is really rare. They're going to bring them to us, presumably in a better way. Who knows when, but in the future. It's just kind of what they do, right? You know, they bring a raid boss, let's say, through this means or methods. Maybe it's raids, maybe it's something else. And then they bring it back again and again, you know? Like Zacian and Zamazenta are probably coming back, who knows when, and they'll be shiny eventually. Okay. We just want to catch things fast. I just want to make sure we don't miss any incense spawns. That's basically our priority today, right? J-Sab, what's going on, brother? Sherry said 30 seconds. Okay, fine. We're going to fast cap this one because we might actually have an incense spawn coming up after this. That's already would have gone if we were looking at it. So there, we caught that. Okay. Let's see if it's a female. Yeah, this account doesn't have one yet. Oh my god, we're missing incense. And it's a male, of course it is. Let's see. Guess we'll do one of these bad boys. Okay, our incense is out. So what we're going to do is we'll switch to the next account, you guys. Just give me a little bit of time. Oh, if you want to see that, by the way, I guess I should do this. So there's what we got. We got 24. It's not too bad or whatever. The Rapidash, the Sneasel were definitely 3-star. I didn't check the other ones exactly that closely. But yeah, we'll get to you guys another account just really quick. So I just don't want people to see like the email address. That's why we hide it. So don't worry. But then I'll read the rest of the chat too once we get going with another one. I think we'll go to the real Dr. Kendo now, you guys. So let me make sure my device is ready for that and everything. Just making sure we're all set up here. Yeah, I think we are. Cool, cool. Alrighty. Are we ready? I think we are. Is it loading? I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Man, that took a second. Kind of scared me. Alrighty. Weather warning, yes. It is hot AF. Okay, so we'll use that now. Again, we're gonna just... We may, like, shiny check some things on the side like this, you know what I mean? But, definitely... Definitely not gonna focus on too much of these spawns on the side. I saw somebody got a Lampet. Who was that? Shavik said I got a Lampet. Xerxia said it took me 50 damn raids for a shiny Dialga. 61 for a shiny Kyogre. All the other raid bosses were fine. Yeah, they do that, don't they? Thank you, Lisa, for helping me with the other channels. Stefan said, let's go. Sherry said, Necrozma is my favorite legendary. Very nice. J-Sab, we already did the Dialga raids, of course. J-Sab, earlier you said, hi, Kendo, so sorry that I missed when you first came in. Xerxia said, not like they are extremely special, but how are you getting so much good IVs? Of course, it's just chance. I know you might just be asking that. It's like more of a rhetorical. But, let's see. Lisa said, don't speak to me of shiny Kyogre. Oh, man. Lisa has had her bouts with that mother. But yeah, Shovik, you guys got the Lampent, you know, so you can get some cool stuff out of this. I've seen some people getting Zweilous. Isn't that the name of, yeah, the middle one? You got Dino, you got Zweilous. And you got Hadragon. We're getting punished on the main account, aren't we? We're getting little Starlies and stuff. We don't need that. But definitely, you guys, if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want to talk about, obviously let me know what kind of stuff y'all are getting. This is a free zone to talk about all that stuff. You know, I probably could use my Pokemon Go Plus, but the problem is I don't want to catch an incense spawn, like, right away. You know, if it's a Galarian bird, like, give it to my Pogo Plus at base capture rate. So that time we actually did go against, it's my nature to do a fast cap, so it's been very hard not to so far. We'll just get rid of these assholes. So that Grimer was caught. That's why I don't do the fast cap, though, is because it stays on screen like that. There we go. J-Sab said, I don't even have the blue whale. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stefan said, please do every day. I don't know if I can ever do anything every day, but we could definitely do more days if you guys end up... I did it again. See, it's just in my nature to fast cap. Oh, yeah, I got the victory bell as well. Who got that? Was that Shavik? Shavik. You done got it, too? So like I say, some of these wild Pokemon, I don't mind us fast capping. The incense ones I'm trying not to. There we go. So let's see, what are you guys saying? It looks like Sherry said, what do you think then next legendary raids will be for August? You hope to return the legendary beasts? You know, that's interesting. I feel like the legendary beasts are coming, but maybe in like the fall. The only reason I think that might be because you think about Team Go Rocket, I'm trying to associate it with Giovanni, right? So they say that he's going to at least have it until September 1st is kind of what they implied. Or September, I think. I didn't think they said the 1st, maybe. So sometime in September, we can presume Giovanni might change his lineup, I would hope. I liked it personally when it was every single month. So if we could go back to that, that would be great. But anyway, point being, with Giovanni, you know, that's a potential option is they might do the dogs, or they might do Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, all of that. So I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, if they bring back the doggies, the beasts, it would be nice, but I don't really know what they would do for August. I get the feeling it's going to be somewhat underwhelming, okay? I don't say that just because it's Niantic or something. I did it again. The reason I did it is just because, like, or I say that is just because we've kind of actually had some decent raids lately. Like, if you just look at maybe the last 2 months or so, they've actually been decent. I'm not going to say the best. I'm not going to say the worst. Jeez Khalib said, how many hundos you got? We can give you the exact count after this Growlithe gets checked right here. Alright, it's not shiny. I will give you the exact count. Looks like we have 122. Some people have more, some people have less. Alright, I'll go ahead and catch this damn Growlithe. Meme said Regice. Meme Peasant. You think Regice will come back? Because they did just do the golems or whatever you want to call those legendaries. They did do the Regis, that's what you call them. What was that? Just like... Wasn't that like a month and a half ago approximately? I don't remember the exact date. Jeez, Khalib said, wow, I got 2 hundos. I essentially played every day since September of 2016. That was when I started Pokemon Go. I didn't even have a smartphone before that date, so I was not one who got to jump on right when Pokemon Go launched, but we'll just fast cap some of these fools. If we get them, we get them. It's okay if we don't. I'm not really looking for anything in particular other than Galar birds, incense spawns. Draco said, how much shundos do you have? So you guys just heard me, right? You just heard me say that I played every single day since September. Usually it's just like 5 or 10 minutes a day, but I only have 1 shundo to show for that. Isn't that bullshit? Here's who it is. There's my 1 shundo to show for it. But something that most people don't have, I do have. If you've been on my channel before, you've seen the story of my 100% Mew, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you only get 1 shot at Mew, and mine was a Hundo. Of course, you get the shiny Mew, but mine was not a Shundo. Jeez, that would have been amazing to have a Hundo Mew and a Shundo. Are you kidding me? Wouldn't that be dope? Shavik said, random trade gave me Lucky Dialga. That's very nice. I think I have one too, to be honest. I did another fast cap. Again, it's just in my nature, you guys. Maybe it's okay if I fast cap the incense, as long as I just don't miss the spawns. I think that's the key, right? I just don't want to miss the spawns, because what if the Galar birds come on? But we had Ken Fluka come up in here. Geez, Khalib, I just add members usually. So if you're a member on YouTube, subscriber on Twitch. So once again, I usually just do that for them, and I usually add them on alts, not like the main one, because we got to keep them free for when we do those raid streams, you guys. Of course, Patreon members. This is just a fast cap on them rando. You just want to wait and see if we get them Galar birds. Sherry said, will you raid Darkrai in October? I think Darkrai will be here sooner than that. If we go to GoFest, although that's in Japan, isn't it? Hey, look at this. We're going to get a Rufflet. That's kind of nice. I don't have too many of these, so I'll actually... I mean, I do, but the candy, right? We want the XLs. We want the candy. We got Braviary coming in, too, so... Silent Step said you should keep Nundos. They're just as rare as hundreds. Yeah, they might be more rare than hundreds, to be honest, but yes, I do keep them. I do. So, yep, that's of course a garbage, but we got the XL, we got the candy, so Phantasmic. Wallace said amazing account. That's very nice of you, thank you. Xerxia said I have 2 Shundos. Very nice. A Garchomp, that's pretty cool, and Groudon. Those are both great Pokemon to have as Shundos. So here, we'll go ahead and fast cap. Okay. When you look up for the chat and don't throw correctly. So that should get it to us. Yeah, we did. Cool, cool. We just want to make sure that we don't miss the incense spawn unless, you know, what if it's going to be a legendary bird? I don't want to miss it. What else you guys got? Ryan said, still don't have Shundo. You played from the beginning, so there you go, you guys. Vic McGee said, time seemed to go so fast yesterday on the incense. You're right. It does feel very fast. I can definitely vouch. 15 minutes, you know. I think that's good. I kind of like that. It doesn't take, you know, like a whole hour to sit here and hunt for the birds. We just try once a day, 15 minutes. That's cool. You could even do 10 minutes of it, 5 minutes, whatever. I think it's kind of cool. I'll be honest. Sing the Galar bird chant. What is that? I would do it if I knew it. Draco said, what's your favorite Pokemon that you have in your account? Probably the 100% Mew, just because that is such a rarity. I've done a video, though, I can share with you guys the link for watching after the stream if you'd like. We have basically, like, top 10 memorable Pokemon or something like that. I forgot what I called it. Let's see. I'll just search for it. I'm searching the wrong thing. Okay, here. Here we go. So yeah, it was top 10 most memorable Pokemon in my Pokemon Go collection. Certainly I've caught things since then, but here, feel free, you guys. Top 10. Share that link if you want to, but otherwise just kind of hold on to it for after the stream if you'd like, or if you're going to leave at some point, you could feel free to just check that out. It has some cool, just Pokemon in general. Like, for instance, I have the Swords of Justice. Each one of them I have as a shiny Lucky, right? So a Schlucky on all the Swords of Justice. So, like, that's kind of cool. I have this Entei that I caught on the week before my son was born back in 2017, and it had a story with it that I tell in that video. I'll go ahead and tease that for there. You should definitely check out that story. It's like really kind of one of those wholesome, heartfelt things. It's just fast you son of a... They want to waste the balls. Luckily, Niantic, I have a crap ton of balls, okay? I'm practically made of balls. And there are people that have more balls than me. Cojones. Xerxia says, I have no idea what it is. Oh, the Galar bird chant. I was like, wait, what? But Shovik said, I named my Shundo Walrein as unwanted. Hey, I would want that. I would love I love Walrein, man. Especially after Community Day. And I'm presuming that's where your Shundo came from, maybe. Ken Fluker says, Ayo? Ayo. Oh, yeah, yeah. I told my wife that the messages are coming through on stream and she still messaged me. But hey, you gotta be accepting of that. Love my wife, so it's all good. Okay, so we got a Roselia. No need. We'll fast cap. There we go. See, we still gotta get, what is it, 100 of these fools? Yeesh. Let's see. Sherry said, my only Hundo's a Decidueye. Hey, at least it's a pretty cool one, man. We do love Decidueye. We do. Did I miss anything in the chat, you guys? Can you just re-put in your questions or anything, or your chats if I missed it? I'm sorry, it's just looking up and down at stuff. Ken Fluker said 100. What's 100? What are we talking about, 100? My Mew? Because yes, that is 100. Let's kill off all this garbage that we've been catching. All this garbage. Blah. Ken Fluker says, all I need to get is 10. 10 Hundos or what? So yeah, won't it be sad if we get no birdies today? It definitely could be a thing, though. They are very rare to spawn. Aren't they like a 1%, 3% chance to spawn? I don't... The data miners seem to have They found it out. I don't know what it is. It's not good. Yes, Ursia is right. Hundo Decidueye is cool, not gonna lie. Exactly. Drago said, do you watch anime? And if so, what is your favorite? So, I would be the typical, am I a weeb or a noob? I guess I'm a noob. Essentially that I have watched anime. I don't really have the time to watch it too much. It's just that my anime is like mostly in the broad sense what everybody would watch. So it's sort of like, you know, if you like skateboarding, but you're like, my favorite skater's Tony Hawk. Like, you probably just got that because you know the video game. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like the Tony Hawk liker of anime. And that I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was in like middle and high school a little bit. Pokemon, of course, the Pokemon anime. Really loved the first few seasons up until like Orange Islands or so. And then I actually, when my son was born, I would usually give my wife just a little bit of relief, you know, from feeding him or whatever, and I'd give him some bottles, and it would be like so she could sleep at night. I would just stay up and watch the Sun and Moon anime, basically, while feeding him a bottle, you know, and like rocking him to sleep, and he loved it. And hey, he grew up liking Pokemon now. He's not grown up, but he's about to be 5, you guys. So, you know, there's that. Kind of cool, right? But I can say, at least to give my anime card just a little bit more, like, this might add a little bit of cred to it, but still not, like, great. Like, of course, I've seen Ghost in the Shell and stuff, but, like, some more that are a little bit more obscure, like, movies that I like are, of course, The Tales of Vesperia. That's the video game, but it's the prequel to the game. We're just doing this so we catch this fool fast. the prequel to the video game, but also if you guys have ever heard of Appleseed. Appleseed was a really cool anime movie that was actually redone 2 more times after the initial launch. It launched it released in the 80s, and then they made these 2 other versions. I think it might have been 2004 and then 2014. So they released it a lot, you guys. If you like anime, I would actually really encourage that. And again, this is speaking from someone who, I like anime relatively. I just don't have a lot of time to watch it. Like, it's worth it, okay? So I think that was our last incense spawn on this account, you guys. So I may be able to use my dad's account. Yeah, okay, that was our last one. So we got 23 out of that. I guess the fast capture works okay. So we can keep doing that if you guys like that. So once again, I'll go ahead and just kind of obscure all the login stuff for just a hot second here, you guys. I guess I'll just come back from it the way that I came. But, yeah. So I definitely encourage that. I'll be on screen for you guys with another account here, my dad's account, in just 1 second. Just want to get that going. Okay, here we go. Cool. So let's see what else you guys said. Ken said anime is for Chads only. Did I read that? That's hilarious. Let's just get this out of the way. This damn AR mode thing. Alright. Here we go. Let's put on the incense, you guys. Use now. So it has begun. Ladies and gentlemen. Reggie Drago said, hey, what's going on, brother? We could just call you Reggie times 2, right? Looks like Stormy said, yo, mama. Sure. My mama is dead. Okay, so let's see. Meme Peasant said, Heatran for the whole of August, please. I bet anything that they might do that. And a lot of people are going to be pissed, but at least you're going to like it. Okay, so Steven said 2021-22 series. I don't know about that. Shovik said the intro of Pokemon Journeys is the best. I do like Pokemon Journeys, man. They've done pretty good. The only problem is Go. His voice is like he's always whining. It's like, everything that he says is like this. He's like, wait, I can't do that, Ash. Why do I have to do this? Everything is like so whiny. Even if he's like talking normally, I just feel like he sounds really whiny. He's okay, though. It's like Go can just, like, look at Lugia and he, like, catches it. He doesn't even have to throw. Like, Go catches so much crap. Draco said, what's your favorite game? In the history of ever, if we're not just going to Pokemon, I always kind of claim Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time as, like, my #1 game of all time. It's really close tied with Pokemon Red. In, like, my top 10 list, I got a lot of RPGs and stuff, like, a crap ton of Tales of games, like so Tales of Vesperia was probably one of the best, or Symphonia. I also really liked Tales of Arise recently. That was a really good game. Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X, really, really good. So let's see what you guys are saying. Jay Sav said, sorry, iPad died, but I'm back. Hey, it's all good, brother. Stefan said, in Pokemon Go, I'm Go. Very nice. I am too when I have my Go Plus active. Right now, I do not. What did you guys think of Pokemon Legends Arceus? Because that was one that I really enjoyed the catch mechanism for. If they could do that again, looks like we didn't catch this fool. Just do this. Hey, okay. Let's see. Silent Step said, I actually really like the Pokemon Adventures anime. Did I already read that? Is that what got me on that? I'm sorry, guys. Palav earlier said, have you caught any legendaries yet? With the incense, no. Of course, just in my life, yes. I think everybody knows that. But just making sure we're clear here. So let's see. Ken Fluker said, I love that game. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Silent Steph said, Pokemon Arceus was amazing. Cross said, loved Arceus. Hell yeah, brother. It was dope. Shiny Destiny said, did you have Shiny or Galarian Bird? Not yet. We've actually gone through 2 accounts worth of incenses. That means about 30 minutes, of course. We're a little bit over now because we just started one on another one. No Shiny, no Legend. The Legends are going to be a very rare chance. Let's go ahead and just fast cap this since a new spawn should be coming. And it's being a deek. There we go. So yeah, the new spawn was Torchic. I don't particularly care, but hey, we'll try it. So I agree with Ryan Ores there, said Zelda Breath of the Wild was a great game, can't wait for the sequel. Breath of the Wild is like Legends Arceus, you know? Like, I feel like Legends Arceus was the Breath of the Wild. It is so fresh. And that's what, of course, Scarlet Violet, it's supposed to be open world like that. Look at this, we're going to get the Armaldo up in here. That's sort of just an interesting one, at least. Why not? Let's do this. We have a silver. We get some XLs. Because it's the evolved form, maybe a little bit more worth it to do so. Sherry said, actually, I got a 98% Shadow Swinub. Also had a Numel Purified into a Hundo. You have 2 Hundo. I basically never purify, ever. Like, that's my philosophy. I'm sure most of you guys know this, but just in case anyone doesn't and they want the information, if you purify, you're taking away the buff that Shadow Pokemon gets. So a Shadow Pokemon, it will take 20% more damage because, not damage, but 20% more on the defense. Let me rephrase all this. Basically, they have 20% more on their attack stat in lieu of a 20% less on defense. That's kind of the best way to explain it. So yeah, 20% less defense. So again, like a Shadow Pokemon, it's kind of a little bit rare too to get a Hundo of that. So like I just generally keep it at a 98 a Hundo. Like that's really good for a Shadow Pokemon. They're kind of cool looking too, so you get that, you know. Once you purify it, it's not like you can go back, you know. Thank you to Reggie ×2, said I subscribe, by the way. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that so much. Lisa said, no Switch version, boo. What are we talking about? Meme Peasant said, Galarian Articuno looks very amazing. I like the Galarian Moltres, of course, just because I like Moltres out of all the birds, but I am going to admit, I do actually like the Galarian Articuno. Articuno has always sort of been my least favorite of all the birds in Kanto forms, but yeah. Let's see. Draco said, my first ever shiny was a shiny Shadow Drowsy. That's very cool, man. That's so cool. Athan Max TV said, hi, I love your content. I'm sorry I got your name wrong probably, but thank you so much. That means a lot. Pika Tangen over on the Twitch side saying I still don't have the new incense. I'm assuming that, especially because you know your shit in this game, you've probably already like reset and all that. You know, your app is up to date and you like reset the app, maybe the phone too. I'm gonna assume. Because that's kind of the first thing to check. Otherwise, that just means they haven't rolled it out to you. Which is whack. Man, Shovik says they have the Shadow Hundo Sableye. That's very cool. Pikatangan said, yes, sir. Sherry said, yeah, I know, but I did it so I can do the new Giovanni research. That's cool. Usually if I have to purify something for that, I'll just purify some poopy, 0-star, 1-star, like Shadow that I got. We're getting a Sir of Skit right here. Xerxes said, my first shiny was a 666 Psyduck. It was the Satanic Psyduck, but it was blue. You can just call me Reggie without the X2, but I like the ×2, but okay. We can call you Reggie, that's fine. My body is Reggie. ×2. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Looks like we have just over 7 minutes here. Reggie said, I'm waiting for Mega Garchomp to come out in Pokemon Go. I think a lot of us definitely would like that. Definitely. Ken said, Mega Rayquaza is better. Mega Rayquaza would be pretty nice. Silent Seth said, Sandwich Eater. I'd say it depends on the IVs. Did I miss something? Sandwich Eater, there he is. I got Shiny Shadow Charmander and evolved that thing instantly. Is it worth it to power up? I'm sitting, so that's actually, I'm glad somebody answered that already for you, but basically, the IVs do matter a lot, but like with a Shadow Pokemon, especially if they're on the more rare side and stuff like that, I don't think you have to worry as much because, like, for instance, a 0% Shadow Machamp is going to perform better in damage output than a regular Hundo Machamp. Does that make sense? So, when you think about it that way, you could have, like, any of the IVs on your Shadows if you're looking for damage output. Again, that's specifically DPS, we're not really talking about a holistic view, like if you're looking at your defense and stuff, if you want a particular IV set, you could also, here's one thing that I often like to encourage people to do is, like, for instance, You got a shiny Shadow Charmander, I know that's rare and stuff, but if you think you're going to be beaten up on Arlos Flotsam ass again, then you could totally just wait and see if you get another one that's better, you know, until he rotates. So if you have, like, the patience to just kind of wait, I would maybe just wait it out. If you have the ability and the patience to do so. Draco said, what is your favorite Pokemon of all time? Charmander. It always has been. I think it always will be, you know. You can't say that for sure because there's other generations to come, but it's like Scorbunny came so close. And then they did release the Pokemon Journeys, and it was like Scorbunny was kind of a dickweed on that, I'm going to admit. But I love Scorbunny. It's just Charmander. Charmander tried and true. I love it, baby. In my top 10 list, I've got Pokemon like Onix, Tauros. These are, of course, not for ability, but just for like what they look like, what they sound and act like, and all other things. Definitely not for ability. Like I said, Scorbunny, definitely a big one. Who else do I like? I don't know. I love Pokemon, though. MD Afif said, love from India, love from over here in the US of A. Thank you so much. Raphael said, can you still get Mewtwo? Not right now. Like, I'm trying to think of all the methods, but no, Mewtwo is not in raids or anything right now, and it's obviously not the Shadow Pokemon. I would love if they make the Shadow Pokemon be Shadow Mewtwo again in October, like they did last year for October, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, you know? I just don't. Pikatangen's gotta go to work. Thank you so much for being here. Always love the Pikatangen, the Pikati, Pikatango. Here we go. Let's just fast cap these. I don't even know if we caught it. Did I do this special? Okay, no, I didn't. See, I should have been doing this the whole time like a dipstick. This is my dad's account, so it's not like he's gonna care if I, if I'm on top of this. But yeah, that was a dipstick of me. I'd be pissed if this was my main account. Let's talk to Rye, this piece of shit. What is this, like the newest Daft Punk member? I don't trust this person, dude. It's like 102 degrees out here and they're wearing a jacket. Rye sucks. Alright. So let's see. But yeah, Lisa's right. You know, they usually come back, whatever it is. Winter Reap, sorry I didn't say hi to you. I'm missing the chat here. You said, do you got any shinies today? I did see you said agonies at first. We definitely got some agonies, but no shinies yet. No shiny, no legend. It's going to be very rare, you know. It's a chance, and that's why we're going for it. And like we were talking about earlier, you know, I may not do this every single day, but like if you guys think that it would be cool to see it again multiple times, like I'll do it more often if you like this kind of stream where we just sort of chillax and we roll the dice, you know. Silent Steph says you'll get it in the next couple of days. Oh, you're talking to JSAB, okay? Because Niantic's working on rolling it out for everyone. I was wondering if it was location-based as well, but it does seem that, like, I feel like they just kind of did it as, like, a grab bag for a bunch of trainers, you know? It was almost like it had no rhyme or reason, really, for who got it and who didn't. I may not even catch these turds. Actually, I will. Never mind. We'll just fast catch. Fast capture on them so we can get this quest a-rolling. And we should try to make a little bit of box space. My dad don't got a lot of space here. That Ponyta was average, but I've got a lot better, and really you just kind of want a hundo if you're looking at that. Fast cap on the Jiggly. Garbage. Let's see. Meme Peasant said, gotta stay protected from the hot weather. Not with the metal jacket. Like JD said that. It's a metal jacket at that. Athan said, I got a shiny Shadow Teddy Ursa from Cliff 4 to 5 months ago. That's amazing, brother. I do not get shiny shadows, like, ever, you guys. I get shinies on Community Day, okay? Like, that's my shiny world. Past that, Niantic hates the crap out of me, dude. I don't get no shinies. That's not true. I mean, you should look at my main account. If y'all want, we can... Whenever we get to the end of the stream, we can go back to my main, and I could just show you guys stuff if you want. I mean, like I said, I have the Schlucky for all 3 of the Swords of Justice. You know, I got a decent bit of shinies. I just feel, maybe it's my feelings. Niantic hurt my feeling by not giving me a crap ton of shinies, right? But on a community day, dude, I'll just make out like a bandit. Like, and that's like such a waste, isn't it? You know, like what am I gonna do with 50 Machops, you know, that are all shiny? Most of them terrible IVs and stuff. What am I gonna do? I'll trade them to people, of course. Reggie said, I walked today, but I accidentally used... Oh, you didn't use it. Okay. Well, at least, you know, it's a free thing. Only thing I guess you're wasting is the opportunity if you don't do it, right? Sounds like one of those motivational posters or something. Jay Saab said, I'm not really going anywhere today. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, you know, they want us to get out and go, but isn't it poopy weather for a lot of people right now for being outside for a long time? I guess 15 minutes isn't that long, though. I don't know. Someone in my comments on that video recently that I did said, I'm just gonna go with my car. They're like, up yours, Niantic. I'm not gonna go out and walk. I thought it was kind of funny. It might work from your car, you know? You just can't be going like 60 miles per hour and expect to catch it or something, but... Shalvik said re-roll. That's right, you can re-roll, but you gotta have friends to trade with to re-roll. I don't exactly have that. At least I have my dad's account. My wife has an account too. I guess I can trade with my little alt, the little one that we started with, the mini. Meme said August event, probably tomorrow or Thursday they'll announce them, you think? Yeah, that's probably likely. Sometimes they'll announce them on a day like today, you know? Like we only have a few more days left of July, but it's hit or miss, I guess. You hope they update Rotom's movesets? So I don't do GBL, you guys, but definitely I know, like, there is probably a lot of crossover between the Go Battle League and TGR, Team Go Rocket, so I do a lot of Team Go Rocket because of the videos. If you're new to my channel, the produced content that's not live is all about how to beat Team Go Rocket. Right now, they're pretty easy to beat, so there we go. It looks like that was the end of the incense, and I did not realize it. So, I think you guys are happy with this, so I actually do have one account. It was given to us by a viewer, actually. They helped me out a long time ago. We'll go ahead and log into their account, but it's basically my account now because they haven't, like, touched it in, like, 2 years. Seems like. I think they, like, occasionally will play on it, but if you guys have ever heard of For the Love of Gaming, this person, like, used to comment on all my videos, but we can use their account, I guess, since we still have a little bit of time. So here we go. Let me just make sure that I have everything working right. Yeah, I guess my iPad, it's getting kind of hot. Like, I'm just worried about it. But probably don't have to worry too much. So yeah, let's go ahead. All right, I'm coming back to you guys here. Just 1 second. Making a few adjustments. There we go. Oh, I haven't come back. There we are. Sorry. So I still have to walk a kilometer for them. Good God. Alrighty, guys, so we'll get rid of the AR thing right here, and then we'll turn on the incense. This will be the last one of the day, you guys. This will be our last super incense. Ken Fluker said 2 years. Skull, yeah, they pretty much gave it to me to help out viewers, though, so that really did help. Cross said it does work in the car, 20 miles per hour max. He said over 20. Yeah, they do that soft freeze. Right. Okay, Celio. I did catch the mother. Don't think this one has a lot of box space either. Yeah, it's only got like 8 spaces. Jeez. Did Toxic come up in here? Yeah, Toxic says, I'm here. What's going on, brother? Stefan said, nice. Scott says, hi. What's going on, Scott? What you been up to, brother? Let's see now. Ethan said, you get 2 stars if you catch it first ball. Yeah, let's see. Meme Peasant said, how on earth do the Ultra Beasts release first and not the main legends like Lunala, Solgaleo? Here's the reason I struggle with that name, is that I used to call it Solgaleo before I knew how it was pronounced. And it is definitely Solgaleo, by the way, you guys. Let's see. Mocha Storm is also up in the chat saying, sup, what up, brother? Or sister? Lisa's gotta make an alt. It's technically against the terms of service. I feel like, first of all, like, All of mine belong to real people except for Dr. Kendo, the little baby. Which, by the way, that could be my son's account, okay? He's a little bit young, but... Seal the Celio, yeah. Cross Gonzalez says, I'm too lazy to make it all, especially because I don't have a spare iPad or tablet. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? You'd have to be logging out and logging in. That would be annoying. But yeah, like all of my other accounts I use actually do belong to real people, so they're like, in my opinion, they're legit. It's just Niantic would probably say I'm using them not legit, but I mean, what? Have they come put me in jail or something? So let's see. Ethan said, true meme. Sorry I had to rejoin the stream. It's all good, brother. Sherry said, when you were doing Dialga remote raids, I caught the Dialga first ball. That's amazing. We love that. It wasn't shiny, right? I think you would probably have said that. Cone be cool for the candy. Vespiquen can do some damage in Team Go Rocket, you guys. Shelvik says, I have 6 alts. So there you go, you guys. You know, it's like, what is Niantic gonna do, man? They're gonna watch my stream and come at me for having alts? And again, they all belong to people, so I would just tell them, hey, well, this one is a viewer's account. That one was my dad's account. The only one I can't explain is Dr. Kendo and then the real Dr. Kendo. Like, the real Dr. Kendo is my main, you know. Let's see. Andrew said, LOL, see Dr. Kendo for account donations. Good for income tax purposes. That's hilarious. No, I mean, this person definitely, if I talk to them like very rarely still, like they just don't have a lot of time anymore. But like I tell them usually whenever I catch something really cool on their account, I'm like, hey dude, on this stream today, if you didn't see it, I just got you like a shiny Lugia or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Ken says, is Hoopa rare? Just in general because it's tied to a special research, yes. Like anything that you can only get through a special research right now would be rare. And you gotta think, like, what is that? Or like raids or something, I guess could be, but raids a little bit less so because you obviously have the opportunities to raid over and over again, so maybe raid a little bit less so. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, you think about Mew, right? We've had 2 shots at Mew if you count the shiny Mew ability from the Go Tour, wasn't that? But anyway, Mew, so you get it through a special research. So that makes it kind of rare, right? The fact that I have a Hundo Mew is like a pretty damn rare thing, just because you only get that 1, maybe 2 shots at it. So Hoopa's kind of the same principle there. Alright, let's see. Toxic said, I had my main since 2016, and my 2021 account, I already passed it by level. Oh no, really? They do have a lot of things, like, let's say, for instance, you and me, like, people that played in 2016, back in those days, they didn't have, like, all these ways to level up so quickly. You could still, you know, level up quickly if you play it a lot, but I'm just saying, there wasn't even daily quests given to you. There weren't even quests, right? I don't even think there were quests in the game. It was like literally just catching and gyms. I think that was about it. Like there was no shinies. Hey, let's check this mother. I love Galarian Stunfisk, you guys. This thing is the beast of all beasts. If you've ever seen my Team Go Rocket series, there are many videos where we just solo Team Go Rocket with a Galarian Stunfisk. So if you can get one of those fools, get it, man. Okay, Bidoof. I hate Bidoof. I do. I don't like it. We'll keep that Stunfisk to trade, maybe. Gotta re-roll them Ivies. Alright, Mocha said, I got a shiny Ponyta from this incense. Very nice. That's awesome. Rushkan said, are you catching the Pokemon with Auto Catcher? No. Sometimes I'll fast cap them. Sometimes I'll do that. It just kind of depends. Like this one we caught manually, of course. Depends how I'm feeling, right? Yeah, you're right, Shovik. I don't know if new people get the Hoopa or not. I thought it just comes to you automatically through the chain of special research. Let's see. Sherry said, you should play Deltarune. I did play the first chapter. I like those games from an appreciation standpoint. And I love RPGs, you guys, so like it seems like I would like it, but it's just something about it is just not really my thing to like play over and over. See, this is why I don't really fast cap the instances, because they stay there on screen. Sometimes I will, though. We've been doing it a lot more lately. So yeah, we did end up catching that. It's garbage, of course. Let's kill it. Let's get this little thing. So let's see. I'm going to look at some more of y'all's chats here in one hot moment. We're talking very hot. I have not done Spotlight Hour. That's definitely a few hours away, so Spotlight Hour will be a second for me. So here, let me scroll on my... I have another iPad to read y'all's chat. Just want to make sure I don't miss any incense spawns while I'm looking at your chats. Okay. So, Ethan said, I have shiny Shadow Pinsir. Let's get this thing. Shiny Arbok, shiny Shadow Teddiursa. By the way, your birthday's August 2nd. That's awesome. My birthday's August 22nd. That's very cool. Let's see what else we got here. Lisa said, technically my son's birthday coming up. That's right, Ethan's birthday. Mocha Storm got the shiny. I saw that. JD for sure. Silent Steph said my Skyform Shaman and Buzzswole were both low and 2 stars. Can we play some sad music, you guys? I hate that, dude. They gotta know, you know, they gotta have like an IV floor. It's gotta be better than that on something like Buzzswole. At least from the special research. You know, if it comes to raids, like, whatever, just keep it how it's going, but yeah. But if I didn't say it earlier, though, when you asked your question, I did want to say hi to you too, Blackstar. Thank you for being here. HDGK said, good luck. Thank you. We're on our last account to try this on. I've been using my dad's account. I've been using my account, of course. This is now a viewer's account who submitted it to us. We're trying. Vladimir said, I have used the new incense. Did you get anything good? Vladimir Boris 39. Mocha Storm said, you got Hitmon top? I do. I don't think on this account. Yeah, it's showing up as a shadow on this account. Again, this is a viewer's account, so like, I've caught a decent bit of things for them, but usually just through those raid streams or like a Team Go Rocket video that I would make. It helped back in the days because it was allowing me to show people how to beat Team Go Rocket with an account that you maybe don't have a whole bunch of options on, right? Like, so this is an account, for instance, that's lacking certain things, you know, that maybe I have access to like everything on my main account, for instance. So when this viewer donated that, it was really nice. Like, it provided me that chance, you know. Vladimir, the same goes to me, and this is the 4th account we're running here, and we only have a little over 5 minutes to get it, so it's very unlikely that we're going to get those Galar birds today, but hey, maybe we'll be back in a day or two with another stream of this. Trying to get the Galar birdies. Ah, you poop stain. Thanks, Wismer. Wismer is whack, son. Here we go. Can finally complete that because of all this walking we doing. Oh, yeah. Silent Steph said, hopefully we see the Galar bird. At this point, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit... I'm thinking negatively. Oh, here's Rye again. I do not trust this piece of crap. It's the newest member of Daft Punk. Alright, here we go. Yeah. That's our second Cilio again today. Through this incense. Let's check these IVs here. Again, we really need something special if we're going to save these. I don't really need those. Ken showing us a little alien. Vladimir said, how do you get a second incense? You don't with the daily incense. These are logging out of an account and then logging into a different one. Like I said, you know, I've used my dad's account. I've used my account. This is a viewer who submitted their account long ago. So it's things like that. Sherry said, my town is not rural, but no one here does legendary raids, so I go to the remote raid streams. Well, I'm really glad that you can use those. I know that it's tough when like a lot of people are there and stuff. Again, I really do appreciate it. There are a lot of Discord servers that will have them as well, but you know, ever since Niantic did make it more expensive also, like, by more expensive, it's not really just that, it's like, the whole remote raiding system, I feel like they, again, I think when this season's over, they are certainly going to, we already caught this one, they are certainly going to do the remote nerf or whatever, and that's going to kill the remote raid stream process, so I think, unfortunately, I probably won't be able to do those for you guys anymore when they do that. We just have to pray that Niantic doesn't decide to nerf it in the end. I don't know. You'd have to create some backlash, maybe, that they listen to. Because for anybody that doesn't know, the nerf basically is that it's going to make the remote raiders do less damage, but then also they're going to make it to essentially be that only 5 remote people can be in a lobby instead of a maximum of 10. So if they stick to both of those things, like we are dead meat. It's launchy, you just walk with an iPad. Let's see. Lisa said I only do it here, though. You only do these streams. HDGK, I don't know what to say. The best thing might be to refresh. Is anybody else lagging up a storm? Anybody else? Hopefully it's not these things overheating. Let's see. I don't think you can move and sit at the same time. Silence said, Niantic Campfire can help you set up the raid parties in your local community. That's true. You could definitely use the new Campfire if they've rolled it out to everyone. I know that certain people got it. Ethan said, I got 6th anniversary Pikachu in El Salvador on the last day. Very nice, very nice. Now you're back in California. The NASCAR fan 22 said, I hope that Niantic leaves everything alone when it comes to remote raids. You can almost guarantee that they won't. You can almost guarantee. Oops, that was a complete whiff. Complete whiff. Garbage stuffle, huh? Come on, Galar birds. We only have a few more minutes. Let's just fast cap this piece of cap. There we go. Oh, we only have a minute. Jeez. We'll try to get another spawn out of this, but I don't think it's a coming. I don't think that it's a coming. Yeah, we've only got... Alright, you guys. Well, I think y'all wanted to see, of course, my main account, of course, before we end everything and everything like that. Like, that's cool, you guys. I'm glad that you enjoyed this. We can come back for more of these, for sure, if y'all want to. But that's going to be all the accounts at my disposal, I'd say. If I had my wife's login, I'd probably use hers, too. But we did 4 accounts, basically, for anybody who wants to know. We did not, of course, we did not get any legend. We did not get any shiny today. It's a very rare chance, so it kind of makes sense, but here we go. Like I said, some people wanted to see just some of my Pokemon. I don't know exactly how to arrange this for the most fun for you, so I'll just kind of do this by CP, and you can ask me questions if you want to know what's in the account, basically, but this will hopefully paint a picture like that Glaceon that's a lucky Hundo, fully powered, stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, Silent Step said 1 hour of Daily Incense is fun to watch. Thank you, brother. He said, I used my 15 minutes and I wanted more. Yeah, that's the only way I can do it, is if I take all of these accounts and kind of pool it together as almost one long thing. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this before we go, of course, I can just show you randomness, or we can leave it at that. But there's Shiny Lucky Reshiram 91, pretty cool. Schlucky Landorus 84. Do I have an armored Mewtwo? Yes, I do. Just a few of them. I've got one that was labeled as trade because I had a friend of mine, and it was actually before COVID. I had marked it. I said, okay, I'm going to trade this to you, and I haven't seen him since COVID. But yeah, we've got all these right here. Man, if they gave this thing Psy Strike, there it is. I remember there was one shot for Psy Strike. Not if they gave it Psy Strike. I meant to say when they gave this thing Psy Strike, I went crazy. But yeah, for those who missed it, I do have this. It's the Hundo Mew. Sahil said, do you have a shiny Mewtwo? Yes, I do. Got some shiny Lucky on the Mewtwo. So here they are. Both of these. It was me and Ginger, I believe, on both of them. Yeah, Ginger right there. I think Ginger traded me that one too. Yeah, so both of us, we re-rolled. You know, we each had a shiny Mewtwo and said, hey, let's re-roll them. Then we got them again. I said, hey, let's re-roll it. And then I've got this one that I am willing to re-roll again, so it's marked as a T. What else we got? Thank you, Silent Steps, who said, beautiful Mew. What about the elite move, Lisa said? What do we... You saying I should use it on the armored? Yes, we've got Nihilego right here. I got a few that were, you know, like this 98 and stuff, but most of them are just average or bad, like an 82, 84. But again, the 98 is kind of cool, so I'll take it. Would like a Hundo, of course, but yeah, no, whatever. So yeah, if there's any other questions, I'm trying to think of what's cool to show you guys. We could show you the list of Hundos. There's 122 of them, so we could just kind of scroll through this semi-fast. So you can see what I've got as a Hundo here. Derp Stars, I may not have it as Togekiss. I've got the shiny for Togepi. I gotta remember if it's on this account too. It might have been on my dad's. We'll check that in a second, but yeah, this is just a look at what I've got. My only Shundo is right there, that Nidoking from Research Day, way back in the days. But yeah, we got all these little Hundos now. Back here, some Hundos I'm saving for stuff. So let's see, Togekiss. I don't recall it being shiny though here. Yeah, okay, so I don't have the shiny, but we've got the shiny right here for the little Togepi. So yeah, it'd be nice to get a shiny Togekiss, to be honest. I like it. Stefan, I do not have the Beast Ball Nihilego, unfortunately. Rohan said, lucky. Be down to re-roll that shiny Mewtwo, Cross. Alright, brother, we need to get on Discord or something and hit each other up. So yeah, message me on Discord maybe. Or give me your Discord name. So let's see, anybody else? Giratina shiny or just one, said Lisa. Let's check them out. I should have both of them and multiple. So yeah, you see the altered right there. See the origin form as well. And I think we have one down here. Yeah, there it is. See, that one's nice. We got the 96. It's what we like. It's what we like. Oh, yeah. Anything else? Subroto said, what do you get from Daily Adventure Incense? Being that we are now finally over with the stream, I can actually leave you with a video that explains it really well, but just for like a quick answer, it just gives you spawns that are, they say generally not in your area usually. That's hit or miss, you know, sometimes I'll get a spawn that I usually see and then sometimes I won't, you know, like today we got a few Celios, we got Rapidash twice, we got a lot of stuff, I guess. Yes, Stefan, we do have the Mewtwo Shadow version. How about you guys, if you want to see all my Mewtwo's, right? So here they all are. PS means Psystrike, SB means Shadow Ball. So if I have labeled them, I didn't label them all, but those are ones that I specifically wanted to like know, okay, they've got it, or I did it in the early days. You know, so you see some that have PS for Psystrike, SB, Shadow Ball, but there's a Shadow Mewtwo right there, and there's another one. This one was 87 right here. I think that one was my Giovanni capture from fighting it, if I recall. Not the Special Research. Yeah, this was the Go Fest one from Special Research, and look what they did to me. 2-star. These poops. Yes, a Hundo collection. It's gonna be different, right? Nah, it's not 0%. How do you... It's not 0 star, right? Because that'll show up 0 star ones. Maybe you have to name them 0, in which case I didn't do. Poop on me. Fate said late to the live. Sorry if it's been asked, but any luck catching the Galarian birds? I didn't get a Galarian bird or a shiny, you guys. I am very sad. Let's see, I know that I have a 0% on this. I don't remember all my Nundos, you guys. And I remember this one, because I actually named it. It's not showing up in the naming. Oh, okay, thank you. You gave me the right thing. 0 attack. Whoa. Alright, it looks like I've got 4 of them right here, and I did name them 0%. It just doesn't come up in a search, I guess. Would you look at that? Sussy Kring says, I found a Galarian Moltres, but it ran away. And that is the sad truth that's going to happen to most of us. You know, you're going to see some people on Twitter who are like, I got it, and get tilted. Try to not let the game win, okay? Like, it's going to happen, all right? And I'm sorry about it. Just know it's got like a point. It's a 0.3% base capture rate. Base capture rate is just a regular ball thrown regularly. Not nice, not great, not excellent. No berries, no none of that. So obviously use your curveball, excellent, golden raz, best balls you can, everything like that. It's going to be difficult, okay? But just do the best you can. It has a 90% flee rate, so it's very likely that they will run. Just keep trying, okay, you guys? And I'll be here as many days as you guys want to see me streaming these. I don't know if I can do every single day, but I'm going to try like as best as I can to do as many days as possible. I also do this kind of for Mario Strikers Battle League when it's on seasons. Lisa, my mod, just posted the channel up above a little bit ago, but it's Dr. Kendo Commentaries. Lisa, the link has the word sub in it, so you just got to make sure that the link is separated right now, so that link will not go to it. But if you are a fan of Strikers content for Mario Strikers Battle League, we do stream that on the other channel right here. So let's see. I'll get it for you. Tube. Takes a long time to type here. But yeah, is there any other questions? Anything before I go? So yeah, we did not get anything really that great today. Okay, Lisa's gonna get to it before me, but I'm gonna just finish it because I had just a few left. Alright, so let's see. Sivroto said, I'm one and only player in my city. I can't do 5-star raids. We'll definitely come to our raid streams, at least for the next few days, because they're about to ruin it, I'm guessing, at the end of this season. This season ends in 36 days and 20 hours, so we gotta enjoy it while we can, folks. Anyway, Fate said no questions, but wish everyone the best of luck and hope y'all get some great catches. You guys too, so we'll go ahead and we'll step out here, but why not? I'd be happy to play this as we play out here. It's one of my songs. Say yes, enjoy your day, you guys. I appreciate you. Love you.
Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, now I gotcha, where I want ya, it's time to shine. Na 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 na, na. Now I gotcha where I